Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Coding with Kabir. So guys, in this video, we're installing MySQL, and then we're gonna be creating a server inside MySQL, and then before that, step 2 is gonna be how can we run SQL with the help of our um, system preferences and with the help of our terminal, because there are two different ways. Like my personal favorite is terminal one, because you just get to write some extra code. Okay, so without any further ado, let's roll on the intro. Okay, so hello everybody, and as you already know what we're gonna be doing, before any further ado, let's start. So yeah, let's firstly go to Google Chrome, and let's say here my SQL community server, and then we're gonna click on this link which is from MySQL, and it says download MySQL community server. If you guys cannot find this, the link to this is in the description below. So here, let's say Mac OS, since we are installing it on Mac OS, and here we just select all. So now here, let's install the second link, and then let's just we don't need to log in or sign up. We just need to say no thanks, just start my download. So after you're done with this download, you have to open this. Open when done. Opening in 1 minute. So when we install this, MySQL is just like a database. So some of you might have worked in Firebase, which is just like a Google's database. So it's actually um, MySQL is used a bit more than Firebase. Because Firebase, after like 4 to 5 projects or some 4 to 5 things that you make in it, actually it's like use Firebase, like you have to do a special type of setting. So now 47 seconds. So I'll just say 43 seconds left. So I'll just pause the recording, and when it's done, I'll restart it. Okay, so very cool. It just got installed. So here, let's click on this DMG file, and then it's gonna load uh, in your main page, and then something like this is gonna appear, and then we can skip this part. We just click on skip, skip, and then here let's double click on it. Right click, open with installer. Like if you just say open with installer, it just like gives you like 100% that you're 100% sure, because sometimes it doesn't work if you just say open. So it's asking if we trust this thing, and yeah, we do trust this workbench. So we just have to click open and click on allow. So here now, you guys just have to fill this thing up. So here, let's click on continue, agree, then click on install. Then this is the password that you enter when you're like logging in to your computer. So then it's gonna be like configuration, configure it. Okay, very cool. So let's go next, and here let's just enter a password. So after done entering this password, it's gonna give you an email type of thing, like you know that cling sound which comes when like you get a mail right here on the MacBooks. So after it comes, like I'm just gonna install it again. So I'm gonna uh, say finish and enter the password again. This thing takes requires password 2 to 3 times, and yeah, that was the sound. And then you just click on close and click on move to trash. So here we have installed a thing called a workbench. This is a workbench. If you don't have it, you can just press command space and click on workbench. If you still don't have it, go to your system pref, and here it says something like MySQL, and then you guys just have to click it MySQL and then enter your password and click on enter. So sometimes when you do it in the terminal way, it gives you an error. So if it's giving you guys an error, you guys can continue, and if it's not, you can just skip to like where the actual server we are creating the server. So here, first of all, we need to install another thing called a MySQL workbench. So here in Google Chrome, let's go wait. So we just have to go to the same link and click on MySQL Community Downloads. And here, let's say MySQL Workbench. And you guys just have to install this one. Just click on download and just say no thanks, just start my download. So I'll just pause the video again and restart it when the installation is done. Okay, very cool. Now we have installed the workbench. We just need to open it. Click on skip again. Skip. So just come to your home page, and then you guys just have to drag this workbench to your applications. And after it is done, you guys just have to press command plus space. So it's gonna open something like a spotlight search. So we have to click on workbench. Cool. So then we open it, but there's a problem. In the terminal, we have to install the MySQL server first, because if we don't, then the file that we are creating in our MySQL workbench, it's actually not going to work. So in Google Chrome, let's go to Google Chrome and say install brew. So brew is actually known for the missing package for Mac OS. So we just have to install it. Like, we have to paste the link here. You can find that link in the description as well. So here, let's say homebrew, the missing packages for Mac OS. So just copy this and paste it in your terminal. Now, since I already have brew, I really don't need to install it, but you guys can. So now here, let's say brew install, and let's say MySQL. Click on enter. And after it is done, like, since I already have that, I can just terminate it, but you guys shouldn't. And after it's installed, you guys have to go to terminal and say MySQL dot server start, and it's a success. And to stop that, you guys just have to say MySQL server stop. So now finally we can create our own folder. So when you open MySQL Workbench, you guys will have this thing called local instance. If you guys don't, no worries. We just have to click on this plus icon. Let's say connection name as first, like MySQL. And then in the password, we just have to enter our password that we gave for the root user, and then click on enter. And then here, our connection method is standard TCP/IP. Our host name is 127.0.1.0.0.1. Our port is 3306, and username is root. And let's click on test connection, and then it's gonna require your password. If it says failed, then you just have to click on configure server configure server. So here, let's click on continue, and continue, finish. And now let's store in keychain and enter our password again. Click on enter, and let's click on test connections, asking for password again. Sometimes it doesn't recognize the password, so we have to click on clear like 2 times, and let's configure server management again. Enter, continue, done. So now here, let's say enter our password, enter. Now we can test the connection, and just click on save password in keychain. So here you just have to click on clear, enter the password again, and after clicked on MySQL, we just have to enter the password again, like when you click on OK. Hmm, it's being wrong so many times. Let me try without the keyboard. Okay, so I just pressed like R with like enter. So cool, we have our MySQL file, and in the next video we're going to be discussing about how can we add code in it. And yeah, this was a bit long video than our usual ones. So yeah, without further ado, I'll tell you about, if you guys have any queries, how can you question me. First of all, it's like community. I'll ask you, do you guys get any errors or not? You guys can say yes or no, or maybe even text. Second of all, you guys can email me at my email, which is passinkabir@gmail.com. It's right up here or down in the description below. Yeah, okay, so until next time, it's me, your friend Kabir, logging off.